guys, welcome back to another podcast. We're live, we're vibing. Today we're going to be doing a little scenario.
Yeah, we saw some scenarios online, so
yeah,
we're going to be reading them to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to read them to you actually.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
You don't know what they are, so I'm just going to pick your brain and then we can have a little chat about it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So, the first one that I've got is...
Hit me.
I told my husband I expect him to put me before his mum. Kicking it off with a little bit of
Okay.
a thing here. Now, I'm shocked at that, to be fair. I feel like that's really quite tricky.
Yeah, it's always going to be tricky because I think of it as in like I'm the wife that's asked my husband that, but then I also think of it as in I have a son and his woman is like, put me before your mum. She'll get a quick chop to the throat. You're not taking my son away.
I haven't heard that.
You're getting a chop to the throat.
Yeah, no, I feel like...
So yeah, it's a very, very tricky
I look at it
one.
from both perspectives, and like I obviously want my future husband to respect his mum full force.
Yeah.
Because it's a good indication of how he'll treat you. However, if you come to me and I'm like making dinner and you're like, but my mum puts this seasoning in that.
Oh, I hate that.
I'm picking up the knife and going for your neck.
Yeah.
Because yeah, your mum does it, and that's completely fine to like how your mum does it, but you're not married to your mum.
Exactly.
And if you want it done that way, ring your mum.
Yeah.
Tell her to make you a plate. But there's that difference. But putting me first, like in everything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd ask that of a man.
No.
Like, I still want you, like, yeah, think of me and shit.
Yeah. 100%.
But don't just, you know, push your mum to the side. Still respect your mum and all that.
She's your mum.
Exactly, that's your mum at the end of the day. So, yeah, that's a tricky one. Like,
it is, because it's like you said, you see it from both the mother's perspective and the wife's perspective.
Yeah.
I think it's a healthy balance. Like, you should be able to incorporate everyone, and it's like, okay, well, you know, mum really likes doing this, for example. Mum really likes hosting Christmas. That's fine, but it's not every year I want to go over to your mum's.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to host Christmas. Sometimes I just want it to be me, you and the kids. And then later we'll go to mum's.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's the one where they're like, I need you to stand there and watch my mum cook because that's how I like my food.
No, drop me out.
Then that's not
That's
where
a bit much.
that's
not where it's
that's
at.
not going to work for me, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But I think it also depends on how much, because some guys are mummy's boys, like real hard. Some guys really, and some girls just need that like authority. They need to be number one.
Yeah.
So it really depends, but I wouldn't ask that of a man for sure. It's just
Either would I.
It's just a bit touchy.
It's an interesting one. I'd love to know his response to her being like, put me before your mum.
I'd love to imagine telling your mum, so this person, you know, you need to, how does that conversation even happen? Like, is it like, was your mum being disrespectful? Because some of those mums with their sons.
Yeah. You know what springs to my mind? I don't know why. You know Blackish? How Dre and his mum are. Like, he's such a mummy's boy. Obviously, she lives with them and she's always so disrespectful to Beau and she takes the piss and he's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, oh my God, I could never do that. I could never be in a relationship
I
like
don't
that.
think I could have, which is a little bit aside, but I don't think I could have my parents or my husband's parents live in the house with us.
Oh, 100%.
No. You can come in.
I don't care how big this house is. No, it's not happening.
I don't care if we have a pool house. That's my pool house. You're
Yeah.
not saying you can't stay. Like, no. I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, either could I.
It's just a bit much. Like, I mean, maybe if they were like sick, we could 100% take care of you.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Like able-bodied.
Yeah.
We use the same kitchen.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, that's not gonna work for me.
Interesting. Hit me with another.
This one's. I don't want to lie about my age or change my appearance to please my girlfriend's parents. It's interesting.
Yeah.
How old are we talking? So I'm assuming that she was like, you're gonna meet the fam.
Yeah.
I need you to either not reveal your true age, or dye your beard, or shave your beard, or something.
Yeah.
How old is my guy? I have a couple questions.
That's a very odd one.
I mean, I feel like if you're that concerned about the age gap, you need to rethink some things.
Mm-hmm.
Because essentially, there's a limit, I think, to age differences. I really don't give a fuck, but obviously, as a 28-year-old, I'm not going to date someone that's like 50 or even 40s.
Yeah, I know. I actually think my limit is like, I'd say 5, 6 max, 5 years older than me or 6 years older than me. I definitely don't want to date anyone younger than me. But I just, you know why I think that way? Because it's going to sound so weird. Like, I know obviously our music tastes would be so different. And then, you know, whenever we're like, oh, did you ever watch this as a kid and stuff like that? And like, if they don't get these references, it's just going to be, I just feel like you're never going to be on the same like wave. Yeah. So I feel like that's important to me. But I could never do someone who's like super old. Oh my God, there's this girl who went to our school. I don't want to say her name. I don't even know if you'd remember her, but she's like, I think she's 2 years younger than us, and she's dating, she's engaged to, and she's just had his kid, and he's like, I want to say 55 or something, and he's old. He looks so old. He's got full head of grey hair. He's like old, fat, just like, I'm just like, what are you doing?
I couldn't bring that home.
I
couldn't bring that home. My mum and dad would my dad would literally open the blinds, see me come out the car with my bag and lock the door and be like,
not in my house.
Not today. Turn that around. He'd say, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I don't even think he'd ask the guy to leave before.
You know what it is? Like, I'm not even trying to like diss white people here, but they're white. She's white, so I just feel like in a black household, the parents would have no problemos in telling you, what the fuck is this? This ain't gonna run in my house. No. I know for a fact I would say that to my child.
100%.
Not today.
100%.
Not today.
I can hear my father. I can hear him. Literally. And then I think my mum at that point would be like, Kevin, go for it. Get your child.
Get your daughter.
Get your child.
Get your daughter.
Because... And the reason why I know 100% is because I remember when I had that one boyfriend my dad hated. And so I can only imagine bringing someone older, like big man older.
Yeah, like so same age as your dad.
So much that like, they have comparisons that they can chat about.
They have more in common.
Nah, it wouldn't fly. It wouldn't fly. And then I think about like, you know, as much as like, because I feel like the maturity is different. So I want someone who's mature, has life experiences, but also like, I think about like when you get old. Yeah. Like because they say you're supposed to do your anti-aging skincare at 25. So if I've met him and he's like mid to late 30s or 40s, sorry, and he just now starting his skincare,
it's too late.
I cannot help you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be rough. And I'm not gonna be that person that's gonna be like, oh, you brought your granddad to the party.
Oh,
could you imagine?
No.
Could you imagine?
No. That is.
I'd be so ashamed.
That is so awkward.
I'd be really embarrassed.
That's an interesting one.
But I'm curious.
But yeah, he must be old.
Yeah, like lie about his age and change appearance. Like, what are you gonna do? Put concealer on the guy?
Yeah.
Like, what can you do?
I mean, but then again, I feel like there were boys in our school when we were like 14 that had full beard, looked old, like W, for example.
Yeah.
He looked
What business
old.
did he have at what?
Yeah, he looked, I remember everyone was like, he looks like he's at
older.
22, 20, 25 even at a push. So she could just be like, oh no, he's just aged really rough. He's had a hard life.
He's weather beaten.
He's had a hard life.
Alright. This one. Is it bad that I shut the door in a 4-year-old's face?
No. Sometimes you just need to do it.
I can't lie to you, as much as I love the little babies.
Have you seen that TikTok, by the way, where it's like the kids talking and it's like, and then I was, and then the mum just slams the door in the child's face. I'm like, who's got the time?
100%.
Sometimes you just need to like box them in the back of their chest, like, because it's just, honestly, they just need to spit it out.
Literally, like, I love babies, I love you little kids, but when they're young and they're just running their gums.
Yeah. It's like they just learn how to talk and they're gassed.
And they're asking
so they want to just talk all day long.
And it's like, it's not every day.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to, but it's like, most 4-year-olds will just open the door and be like, hey.
Yeah. Aww.
Literally, and it hits home obviously with Chloe, because Chloe used to be like, Nana. And I'm like, okay. And then if you didn't give her the right, I remember we were in the car one time and she was just chatting, and we were in London, we were driving around central London, and I was like, and she was like, and then Nana, he said that, and I went, oh, that's really bad. She goes, no, it's a good thing. And I was like, oh yeah, sorry. She was like, are you listening? And I'm like, oh, stop talking. They can be a lot, man. And sometimes you just need quiet.
Yeah, I know. Not sometimes, all the time.
You need it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Not at all. I agree with that.
If the 4-year-old's just walking peacefully,
yeah, then that's a different story.
That's a different. We need to talk about your anger issues, my guy.
Yeah, that's just rude.
Because that's unprovoked.
Yeah.
That's a bubby. What are we doing that for?
I know.
Oh. Refusing to tell my parents I got married and not inviting them to the wedding. That's arms house.
That is dread.
That's arms house. Like, what was the reason?
That's
actually
what?
So I can't try that much shit, but some people do elope. And they
I get like, you know, I feel like most people will elope because it's just a spur of the moment. They're just like so in love. Let's just run off, like, hello, fuck this shit. And I get that aspect of it just being because you're just so in love and whatever and you just want to do it now. But I just feel like you need to think of your family as well, because I'm thinking of it as if like I'm a mother. I'd 100%. Be devastated if my kids did that.
Yeah, like I can't get to see you. I birthed you and I can't get to see you get married.
That is a big moment in someone's life. So that is deep. I mean, I get it in terms of like if people, I know obviously some people who try to get married and they just have like problems after problems after problems and it's just like, fuck this shit, let's just elope. And it's just like, let's just do it. But still, then again, like, I'd hate that. I don't think I ever would want to elope. I can't imagine what would happen to make me want to elope, because I want a fucking whole shebang. I want it to be an event.
See, this is the thing. I don't know. I used to say I wanted a whole...
I want an event.
Shubs. But now I'm thinking, I don't know. Like,
really?
I'd have to be like waved to do that. There's no way I can walk down that aisle sober. There's no way.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's going to be so much pressure. Everyone is looking at you.
I don't do well.
I just feel like I'd forget how to walk.
100%.
And my dad would have to drag me up the aisle.
Yeah. And be like one foot in front of the other. I don't know. Like, and then I think about like, I mean, I do in a sense that like I think about, yeah, no, I'm gonna have like this kind of food, these kind of cakes. Like I want it to be more of like a big party and have like a wicked DJ. I also want it to be like a holiday for people. So
you want it like abroad?
I think I do. So like you can also attend my wedding, but you also get a holiday out of it.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can stay a couple of days extra if you want.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then something like that. And then do like something fun. But then the day of the wedding, like I don't know if I could do a big hoorah.
But then again, I feel like as of recently, I've said I don't want a big wedding, I want a sick honeymoon.
Really?
Yeah, I'd rather put more money into the honeymoon. Because obviously the wedding's like one day, don't get me wrong, I don't want a fucking wedding in a shed or anything. But I'd rather put more money into the honeymoon.
That's valid actually.
Because, you know...
But it would just obviously be you and your husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, the wedding's going to be, what, a couple of hours?
The wedding's mainly for the guests.
Yeah, exactly. I care about the dress. I care about the food. We've got to have good music, but then again, I could fucking DJ and it'll pop off. So, yeah, but then the honeymoon, obviously. I wouldn't want to be like, oh, we've got to go to fucking...
work?
Benidorm for our honeymoon.
Oh my god.
Honeymoon, because we've spent all our money on the wedding.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got to have a banging honeymoon.
No, I hear that actually. Because then it's like the weddings are stressful, so you get to take the time to actually be with your husband.
Yeah, exactly.
Newlyweds. And then just chill. I get that actually.
Yeah.
I get that. Because in the wedding you're not like going to be able to be like, okay, calm. Like you're going to have to be like, are you okay? Is this person okay? What do you mean the caterer hasn't come?
Yeah, true. You got to do the rounds as well. Hello, how are you? Thanks for coming.
See, that's what I'm like.
Oh, it's so long.
I'd have that plastic smile on the whole day. Like,
yeah.
I couldn't. And then it's like, I think about some of my family members and how they'd be and be like, you sat me next to this person.
Oh, that would be annoying. Don't do that.
You sat me next to... Why am I so...
I'm going to have security, like, and just be like, get about. I'll have a walkie-talkie on me. Security,
you know what?
Security.
Exactly. You know what I've become... I think I'll be a stickler about?
What?
No one is coming into my wedding wearing white.
Of course! That's standard.
No, when you think about, like...
who would have the audacity to do that?
Do you remember in the Ace Family, Catherine? She went to someone's wedding in a white dress. Bitch. Do you remember?
No.
It was them and they had like I think it was the first thing when
so rude.
She went in a bright white dress. That is disrespectful. I literally would be like, get out.
You want to fight?
I think that's the only thing I would be like that would be enforced. And I would put it on the invitation. If you come in white, and I'm not talking about men in white shirts. Like if a woman comes in a white dress, you are out.
Yeah, I'd literally have security. Like if you spot anyone in a white dress, don't let them in.
Yeah.
Regardless
and then
if they have an invitation
I'd probably
or not.
have security go through the aisle, because you never know. Someone might be an absolute arsehole and think, I'll get in my black dress. Go to the toilet. You don't know. Mind you, I would hope that I wouldn't have anyone that vindictive at my wedding.
Imagine.
You never know. Someone could be like, I'm going to prank her. You know, one of them fucking arseholes.
Yeah, that is so dread.
That live for pranking. Actually, I saw one that I didn't mention. It was like, am I a prick for kicking my little brother out for pranking me? Telling him to move out. And I'm like, you know what?
Just because of a prank?
Yeah.
How bad was the prank?
It depends on... No, it didn't say. But it depends on the prank, because I have to say, sometimes when you're just living peacefully and someone pranks you, like say if someone like pretend... Don't you remember that video? I'm jumping. That video of someone getting like scared and then they ran out of the house and then they got hit by a car.
No?
Don't you remember that video? It was on Instagram.
No.
It was like they walked into the house and they were on the phone, and this person pretended to be like a robber, scared them, and the person, it was a woman, she was scared. She ran up the house and she ran like across the street, and a car came and hit her.
Oh my god, no.
So this is why I'm like, I don't mind a little bit of a boo moment. But hardcore pranks,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, I know.
You
But
have to
do you
be-
remember those back in the day, like I feel like there was so many YouTubers that would like, remember that there was that couple.
Prank versus
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Their pranks were ruthless. Sometimes I was like, it's too fucking far.
No.
And then there was a prank. There was someone did a prank where they pretended to lose their child.
That was it.
Don't
I
play
think.
with my baby. Don't play. That's too far. Know the boundaries.
Yeah.
Okay.
It literally gives me shivers thinking about
It's
it.
oh my fucking god, that's
Because I
just
think what it was
ridiculous.
is, yeah, it was the Ace family. Because I remember, of course it was Austin.
Oh,
she
God.
was cleaning, and he had left the door open, and she went into the room. She's like, "Where's Elle?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "What?" And then she came out. She's like, "Austin, the door's open." And you could literally hear her going, and I was like, "That's not funny.
Oh yeah.
That's not funny." And she literally, when he said it was a prank, she grabbed Elle and she just like lay down in the bed with her. And I'm like, yeah, no. I'd be like, turn off the camera
Yeah.
and square up.
Literally.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't play with people's babies.
I know. That is sometimes it's just too far.
You can't play with people's
It's
babies.
too fucking far.
Do I have another one? I don't think I do actually. Alright guys, that's all. In the words of Forrest Gump, that's all we gotta say about that. Enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.